This 3 minutes is about politics. And you say, well, what's new about that? It's going to be a different kind of politics. Dan McTeague was a politician for years and years in Ottawa. He joins me right now because I want to put the question to you, Dan. It used to be that government helped industry, helped people, helped those who needed help. Now, every political party, including those in government, are saying, vote for me and I will give you this, and I will give you that, and I'll give you more and more and more. Are we just in the business now of just giving everybody whatever they want, which is going to bankrupt us?
Yeah, politics of entitlement, I think, is really leading to a financial reckoning in this nation, the likes of which we have never seen.
Look, what about even the ethic, though, of people just saying, well, give it to me. And they're silly to say, no one's going to have to pay for it. But the next generations will.
Yeah. Well, the next generations, plural, will. You know, it's easy to say we can get away with it now because of new monetary theories that are floating out there. You can
no
print
such thing
money.
as debt.
Inflation doesn't exist. You know, don't worry about tomorrow. Let's live for today and let's use the excuses that are out there. And some of them are legitimate. But generally speaking, there comes a point where governments will realize very, very quickly, one bond rating agency decision away from a government saying, it's over, tilt. There's no more, the cupboards are bare. Old expressions we haven't heard in a long time. We are heading for some very difficult times because we have overspent and we have basically bent over backwards for every person that's out there that's had their hand out. The country cannot live on handouts, especially when it's killing its energy resource sector.
But it's not just, well, we are killing our energy resource sector in Canada. But the United States, the Democrats now are saying, well, they control Congress and the White House. They're saying, we need to get more money out there. More and more money. And they lost Virginia. They say, we didn't promise enough money. So it's not just Canada, it's the United States and a lot of European countries. Like, are we just doomed because of the way that democracy is going? To get more votes, you have to buy them, pay for them.
Until you can't. And we saw that in 1993 when I first became a member of Parliament. We knew the country was in financial straitjacket. That is going to happen. It's not a question of if, it's just a question of when. And of course, at that point, the tough decisions will have to be made. No one wants to hear that. But when interest rates start to rise, when inflation starts to rise, when wages don't follow that, or we get involved in the inflationary spiral, or we wind up going the other direction, which you and I remember back in the early 80s, where the economy stagnates and you have inflation, the so-called stagflation, and this becomes entrenched. Exactly, it just becomes entrenched. This generation, our generation, is on the verge of a serious wake-up call.
So the politicians that are out vying for votes now are those who are really sending the country down the toilet.
Easy to give money, not so easy to say the country can't afford to give you that money.
Well, we have a woke press, though, that is encouraging that all the time.
Yeah.
Give it to everybody. Give it to everybody.
Yeah, but they too receive money. Let's be honest about this. Everyone's got their hand out. Everyone's got their hand in the public's pocket. When is there no longer any money in the kitty? When that day happens, I think you'll see a big change in the politics of this country, the politics of North America, the politics of the world.
Private shows like this, PayPal. Thanks for watching. A number of you have noticed and commented that we've had some audio problems recently. True, and thank you for listening. It's not through the fault of the team or the crew here. Technology just has some problems every now and then, and we apologize for that audio problem. On the other hand, it does point something out, that we need money to keep on going and to get better equipment. So, whether it's PayPal or check or a piggy bank or e-transfer, if you like the show, please accept my apologies for some of those audio problems and loosen up your wallet and keep us on the air. Thank you.